I wanted to ask you about your role in the decision that the Secretary of Interior made 2 days before Christmas in rejecting the life-saving road between King Cove and Cold Bay. Some have suggested that, again, I am far too parochial in my view, but as I told the Secretary of the Interior, this is more than just rejecting a 10-mile, one-lane gravel non-commercial use road. This is how many Alaskans feel that this administration is treating us when we are far away at the other end of the continent here and kind of out of sight, out of mind. If you can explain to me whether or not you were involved with that decision that was made by the Secretary.
Senator, I was not involved in that decision.
So you had no role at all?
No, ma'am, I did not.
Okay. In the press release announcing the decision that Secretary Jewell made 2 days before Christmas, she said that she understood the need for reliable methods of medical transport from King Cove. She reiterated the department's commitment to assist in identifying and evaluating options that would improve access to affordable transportation and health care for the citizens. Can you tell me if the department has actually done anything to help the people of King Cove since this decision was made?
Again, I recognize the decision was made about a month ago. I am not aware of any actions specifically by the Fish and Wildlife Service. But let me just state very clearly that if I am confirmed for this position, I will do everything within my power to work with the citizens of King Cove to improve their transportation systems.
Well, tell me what. What specifically then is the department doing to identify, to evaluate what options may be out there to improve access, life-saving access for the people in the region?
Again, Senator, I wasn't involved in the deliberative process or in the decision-making associated with this process. There are a lot of details, I think, involved within that deliberative process that I think could point us into the directions of the options that are available.
Have you been involved in discussion about any of the options that may be under consideration?
No, ma'am, I have not.
Is the department preparing then to propose anything to help the people of King Cove as you're putting together the upcoming budget?
Again, I am not aware of any specific actions that may be happening right now in terms of responding to this situation, but if confirmed, I absolutely will make this a priority, and I will work with the citizens of King Cove as well as your office to try to pursue these options.
Well, I will tell you that the review that came out from the Fish and Wildlife Service, we believe, was fundamentally flawed, and it resulted in a fundamentally flawed and potentially fatal decision for the small village of King Cove and the people that live out there. And I have told the Secretary, and I will tell you, we are not done with this issue. Nowhere in the country would a simple road corridor that has limited impact, absolutely limited impact to the millions of waterfowl that move through there, nowhere would this 10-mile road be denied people to gain access to a life-saving airport. And I cannot understand the direction that this administration has taken when you have a secretary who says that it's not the school children of King Cove that we need to be looking at, that we need to be considering, but we need to think about the animals first. Well, I like the animals too, but we have got to figure out how we are going to take care of the people in my state. And when you have an agency that is saying, sorry, you're too far off the grid, you don't matter. This is the problem that I've got with this administration right now. And I don't seem to be getting anybody's attention, so I'm starting with you.